Hey guys, today I want to talk about sending and receiving messages from your InReach Mini. For the most part, it's like sending text messages from your phone, but there are a few nuances I wanted to cover here. Things like where your contacts are pulled from, on which device, whether or not you're Bluetoothed in from your phone or if you're doing it directly from your InReach GPS. Another one is that when you do send messages from your GPS, your recipient, whether it's your family, friends, whoever, they're going to see a message come from a strange number. So you're going to have to give them a heads up ahead of time just so they know that, hey, this is actually from you, from your GPS, and they don't delete it. All right, with that, let's go ahead and get into it. The first way to send messages from your InReach is directly from your InReach. To do that, select OK in the top right, then go down to Send Messages. Next, you can select your contact. You can either type in a new contact or my preferred method, select one from one of your previously imported contacts. Just hit the down arrow, select who you want to send it to, and scroll back up and hit next. Okay, next you can either type in a message manually or you can select one of your preset messages. These preset messages can be set by you on your online account at explore.garmin.com. For this case, I'm just going to type in a new message. Now you can start typing in your message. Unfortunately, you do have to do this one letter at a time. This is kind of a daunting process. Once you've got the first couple letters, it tries to guess what you're trying to spell. You can press and hold OK to move over to the right side to select one of those words that it thinks you're trying to spell. And that will hopefully speed up your texting process. Once you've got your message complete, go ahead and scroll up and hit the check mark. That'll accept your new message, or you can hit the trash can if you just want to cancel and go back. After you press OK, it'll give you one last chance to review your message. Just go ahead and hit OK one last time, and that'll send your message. Okay, so one last thing I wanted to point out when sending a message directly from your InReach, and even if you're sending it from your phone to your InReach and then onto the satellites, this doesn't operate quite like your cell phone. There's going to be times where you actually need to manually check for new messages. In order to do that, you just go down to your check for new messages, and it'll tell you the last time it synced or sent or checked for messages here. If you look real close here, you can see mine was actually checked 38 minutes ago. So then here I'm going to manually press OK to check for messages again. This process can actually take 5-10 minutes, maybe more, to actually fully complete. And I don't have any new messages right now, but in case you do, I'll show you that icon here real quick. Here's a picture of it. If you do have new messages, you'll see this little message bubble on the bottom of your screen. So just keep an eye on that. Every once in a while, make sure your messages are being sent and checked. Otherwise, that's all I've got for sending messages directly from the InReach. Now I'll show you how you can Bluetooth in, use the Explore app, and send messages from that. First thing you're going to want to do is make sure your phone is connected to your GPS via Bluetooth. Next thing you're going to want to do is go to your Explore app on your phone. That's going to bring you to this screen. Next, you're going to click on the messages icon in the bottom middle. This will take you to all your messages. From here, you can select a message you already have going, or you can create a new message by clicking the icon in the top right. Select the Add Contacts icon in the right side. Then here you can select from any of your currently installed contacts. Type in your message, and then hit send. And this is going through the Bluetooth on your GPS, so it's going to sit there and spin for a little while until it sends the message through Bluetooth and then from your GPS to the satellites. Don't forget, you can also select your map share to send a message, and that'll be available for anyone with your map share link to see. Okay, so that's going to cover what happens if you want to communicate with people that are not on the trail with you. But what happens when you're on the trail, you're trying to keep in touch with friends on the trail, or you meet somebody new and they also have an InReach Mini2, and you want to keep in contact while you're on the trail? So for that, that's where your InReach ID comes in. In order to get to your InReach ID on your InReach Mini2, press OK, go to Settings, System, About, and then scroll down. Your InReach ID is going to be an email address, and it's going to end in @inreach.garmin.com. Once you and your friend have exchanged your InReach IDs, you can add each other as a contact. To do that, hit OK, scroll down to Contacts, go to Add Contact, and then you'll need to enter a first name and a last name, and then go down and enter their InReach address. Once you've got that entered, hit the check mark, and then go ahead and finish entering the first name, last name if you haven't already, and then you can go hit done. And that's it. Now you should be able to send a message from your Garmin to your friend's Garmin. Just make sure when you're selecting them as a contact that their name has the IR behind it. Otherwise, it might try to send it to their phone number or email if you had one of those entered for them as well. And that's all I got for you today. If this video helped you out, please like and subscribe. Thanks and have a good day.